Okay.
So it's like in case Vlad is not going to join, then all 15-20 minutes are for me to roast. Okay, great. I have enough to say to any of you. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay. I don't know. Do you know I'm a very rough person when it's coming to the accounts. Okay, great. Then if you are not getting offended easily, then let's start. So, as you guys may see, on Upwork, there are three sales sub channels, and to be able to sell better, you need to be okay with all three. So, what are them? First is when you're bidding, sending bids, sending cover letters to your clients. Second is getting invitations, and third, project catalog. And extra one is actually agencies lists, which were launched just this autumn. And I will show you and share everything. So let's start from Abhishek. I hope that I'm pronouncing your name right. So let's first, I wanted to recheck your 81% job success and what's going on here. Okay, so let's recheck. Let's recheck. 55554. Uh, okay, so let's see. Second act. So, see, there are a few things to know. This actual job is not influencing you already. Someone from these three guys gave you like a bad private feedback. We know that because you have 81%. There are
Yeah.
some good. Mm?
Actually, there was a bad public review as well, but I refunded the client, so that took away the public review there.
Okay, I see. So to get it back, do you know what was the cost? What was the cost of that that you refunded? What was
Yes.
the amount?
So
Tell me.
it was, I believe it was around $800 to $900 with that client. It
hmm
was a big
I see.
amount.
Then there are a few ways to improve your profile.
Mhm.
So, in case you didn't know that on December 21st or December 22nd, this project is going to be counted as a 5 stars feedback job because this is like new rules. Within new GSS rules, in case the contract, in progress contract, is more than 90 days and you had any earnings on that during last 90 days, it's
Mhm.
going to be counted as 5 stars jobs. Is it a real job?
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is.
Would be great in case you could work on that more during the next 2.5 weeks to get it more than 1,000. Why?
Mhm.
$1,001 will count as 1.5 jobs to
Mhm.
cover those jobs, you see? So if it could be like that, it would be great.
I,
Also,
I
yeah,
wanted to ask something. Should I wait
yeah.
till you're done, or should I ask in between just to confirm? Yeah, it's
Uh,
related
you
to this.
should
It's related to this.
you should leave it here in progress because it will be organically influencing your account
Mhm.
after just when it will become 90 days in progress. And imagine that you will ask him to close this job and he will put 4.9, or he will just mix some stuff and he will not click on project finish successfully. We don't know, right? So for us, this contract is a precious thing. You need to just leave it like that, and better to earn 389
Wow.
dollars more. So it will be $1,001, and that's how it will be counted as 1.5 jobs. Other ways, of course, is to close at least two. $251 jobs, which means that it will be 1.25% job. Okay, so do you understand what I mean? If you will close this job, also, for example, it will influence, but just a bit smaller than the damage you had before. So these
Right.
are just the things. With 81%, it's very hard to get normal clients. That's why I'm saying that it's like that. So try to do that. So this is for the job success because we already see it right away, right?
Right.
So,
Right.
okay, let's move on. Let's talk about bidding first. Okay, so when we are talking about you and you who is sending the cover letters, it's important to understand how algorithms are working on Upwork. So I am client right now. So right now our algorithm is very classic one. So we have 4 guys who are boosted, and then we have a best match guys. How people are becoming best match? They are having similar jobs and similar skills to my job. Okay, that's how. Before, I don't know, have you ever been on any of my webinars before? I was telling about Upwork Mindful AI too, and how important it is to write cover letters in the right way, etc. Right now, it's not counted. We have a classy algorithm, which is good because we can write normal cover letters. But the classical algorithm is about similar jobs and similar skills. When we are talking about your profile, you have only 5, right? 5 jobs that are completed, and not all of them are influencing. So Docker setup is influencing, and these words are important. Docker setup, playwright probably is also the keyword. This job is not influencing because it's not no feedback, which means that it's not a legible job to help you with the jobs. Cloud engineer, good words. VPN, Terraform, these are all the needed words. Cloudflare, okay. DevOps engineer, okay. These are the words, okay. But on the skills, right now you have only 9 skills here. So imagine how clients should really try to even match with you with 9 skills, right? Because even jobs have 10 skills and you have 9. But on the specialized profiles, we can have more skills, right? Okay, 1 second. I will try to find, I think that this is your thing, like DevOps, right? So in case we are having it and we are coming to the skills, we can have more, right? Skills. So imagine how more possible is that Dima, he's my client, will get the job and the match more than you with these skills. Understand? So there are some stuff to re-explain. You need to add a lot of skills here. This is like a first thing, okay? But second thing, you added only one specialized profiles, but you can have two. Maybe you know that not all of the clients really know which category it should be. And I definitely know that for the DevOps, cloud engineering, for example, is a very popular category too. So imagine that they are posting a job, they are choosing cloud engineering, which also could be your specialization, right? And even if there will be a singing, I don't know, some technician, anything here, and clients are getting like they are like, I need DevOps, but the category will be some technician. We don't care. We need some technician category to match. Understand? So this is important. So without the second specialized profile, you're cutting your possibilities to match. You understand? So what we are actually doing, we are trying to get many jobs with the needed names. When we are getting a new job, we are asking our client to rename it with not only remote DevOps, blah, blah, blah. We need to ask them to say like DevOps engineer, sorry, and AWS, Kubernetes, whatever you're doing, like many, 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 many keywords, like people are doing. You understand, right? Like Azure, DevOps, CI/CD, right? Analysis, design, blah blah blah. So this is like should you should ask people to rename your jobs so in future you're going to match better. Second, add as many skills as possible. Create another specialized profile. That's how you're going to match. This is like the first thing to do for the exactly best match algorithm. But there are a few more things to match. Click open to contracts to hire. Open to contracts to hire like that. Why is it important? You may think that this is something like only to join the team, but it's not. When client is creating a job, it's he's getting a question. Could this job become a full-time job? And in case he clicks yes, it will be marked as open to contract to hire job. So, and in case you understand, right? You need to match in each filter. Yeah, okay. And next, you need to have more than 30 hours per week. Why? Because clients have only these two cases, two choices. And this open to offers, it was created a few years ago when on a forum, some people requested the feature that like, I don't care how many hours. But this feature was not linked to the real filters, just for you to understand. So these are about specialist profile and classical best match algorithm. But we also have UMA. UMA, someone called it UMA, but it's Upwork Mindful AI. Does she exist? Yes, but in the very new way. I'm a business client. In case you don't see it, it's me, Business Plus client. And only Business Plus clients have Uma right now. What she's doing? She is sending invitations by herself. You see, invited by Uma, shortlisted by Uma. Maybe have you ever been receiving such invitations from service account? Strange ones, right? Like strange invitation to apply to the job from service account. It looks like invitation, but it's not. I will show you. Disaster. I call this article disaster. So it looks like she's starting to working on a short list just by herself. Then she's starting to shortlist and sending messages to people. I even don't know. I'm asking support to stop this process, but she's like, no, I want to message more people, more people. And these people are writing me like, thank you for the invitation, but I didn't invite them. But this is a good opportunity to actually, first of all, apply for free. Secondly, is the good way to be also here on the top shortlisted, which is quite invisible, but still okay. So Uma is working from the profile you are actually applying. And she is reading your description, this description. That's why it's very important that you will do the keywords research from the jobs and write it like AI could understand that you're a good match for that. But looks like in this way, you already made a job in a good way. But it should be for both specialized profiles. So these are for the bidding algorithm. Do you have questions here? If no, I will switch to the invitations part.
Yeah, I just had one question about the job that you were talking about before. I was actually going to have a conversation with the client tomorrow, and I was thinking of converting it into two jobs. The client is really good with me
Loyal.
and yeah,
Mhm.
loyal with me, and he would be more than happy to hop on a screen share, and I can walk him through exactly what to click where. So that is not an
Mhm. Are we talking about this job?
yes, 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 this one.
Uh-huh. Okay. But
So
you understand, right, that in case he's closing this job, it will be one job, like only counted as one job. One.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking, but I was thinking of asking him to open a new one as well and
Uh-huh.
hire me. The problem is that this client does not have too much money to spend. He already spent most of his budget that was there, and he can at most pay me for like 1 hour per week of sorts right now.
Mhm. Then it would be better to leave this job as it is, because in December 22nd, it will
Mm-hmm.
start influence you as 5 stars, and
Okay.
open one more job with this client, even for 1 hour. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Second job, not this one. This one, no touchy, no touchy. And open another one for 1 hour and close
Mm-hmm.
it right away. So this 1 hour job will be counted as one job too. And you will go to screen sharing, but you will like raise, it will be 83, 84. You
Yeah.
understand? One more,
Got
it will be 86, 87. But after this job, after 90 days, it will be like 1.5. So it will grow a lot. So don't touch this job.
got you. I did not know that we can have multiple contracts with the same client. I was not aware of that
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah. You can have like 10, 20, as many as you want.
I see. Okay. Okay. Then this
Mhm.
makes got it.
Also, just wanted to say that if it's okay, ask them to also give you some keywords on the title, right?
Okay. So they can still rename it? I did not know that either, to be honest. They can still
But
rename
they
the.
will create, no, this one, no, but the new one you are going to
Oh,
create.
got you. Got you. Makes sense.
Mhm. Okay, so let's come back here and talk about the invitation. So, in case you guys didn't know, when we are talking about the invitations, they are coming from two parts. It could come from the invite freelancers here, or it also could come from the talent search here, right? So, for example, DevOps engineer, and we will see the list of the DevOps engineers here. How to come here, how to be here and to be invited. So actually the algorithm is very easy. You need to imagine that every time you're writing this, there are a few things, but I will tell you step by step. That every time you're writing DevOps engineer, because you want exactly the thing, you're getting some points, some weight into your profile. So what you need to do is you need to have it at the start here. That's okay. Here you made a good job. Next, consultations. Should be 3 consultations. Right now you cannot create consultations because you don't have a badge. But in future, whenever you're getting it back, you need to have 3 consultations. But this consultation you can edit. This consultation is made not right because the most important part here are these. It looks like skills, right, guys? But it's not. These are not skills. That's called topics. There are 5 general default topics and 5 custom topics. Like these default topics, you just choose whatever you want. Like make 5. And then these custom topics are actually keywords. You can write there whatever you want. And what do you want? DevOps engineer, right? So you need like all the stuff that people are searching for, you need to write like DevOps engineer, cloud architecture, Kubernetes, whatever it is, so make 5 normal ones. Before creating, recheck that they exist, like you start writing Kubernetes and, for example, DevOps Kubernetes. So I would write uh, DevOps engineer, DevOps Kubernetes, AWS Kubernetes, Kubernetes GCP, for example, if it's relevant for you. For example, okay? I don't care what would you choose, just to make it like that here. Next, of course, these words should be in your new titles that you're going to create. Next, portfolio items. Here should be on the DevOps engineer, for example, DevOps engineer for CredMark project. DevOps engineer for ZQ. Also here, DevOps engineer. This is not counted, not ranging. Just I was rechecking. This is somehow not ranging, this one. And also here should be 5 green skills. And here should be 15 green skills. What are the green skills? Of course, you should ask because you don't have 15. You should have all 15, and you should have 5 green skills in each. Green skills are very interesting thing. These are those that are highlighted by an Upwork algorithm, and when you're checking it, it's like this skill is relevant to your search. So to be relevant to the search, you need to have these skills, right? So as more green you have, as better you are going to range. So DevOps engineer, let's check. Let's try to find you. $40 per hour. $40 per hour. And we have India. And let me change. India. India. What else? What else? What else could I get? Job success.
I need to jump in here just
Mhm.
to make a note that we are running a little bit out of time.
Oh, I will. Okay, I will not then do this. Green skills. Change
We can
how
do
to
that.
try to find it. And also, if you don't know how to find green skills, just come and write your request, and just take all green skills you see from your competitors, all green. And these green skills should be added into your portfolio items and into the skills. I also want to say, Carlon, that I'm only roasting the first guy in a very detailed way because I need to explain the algorithm to everyone. For the second and third guys, I will be faster because people already heard the algorithm. I'm not going to repeat. Add 2 certificates, 3 project catalogs, add 3 employment history with title, description, DevOps engineer, DevOps engineer, DevOps engineer. Also, you're missing the section with the other experience, DevOps engineer, DevOps engineer, title, description, title, description. This is like the first part you need to do to get invitations. Second part called suggestions. Suggestions are the words that are coming together by Upwork when you are starting to write your main request. So for the DevOps, it's engineer, Amazon Web Services, AWS, Azure, Docker. If you don't do anything, I don't care. You need to add them inside your profile description, inside your portfolio items. Could you imagine that, for example, for some services like Klaviyo, there is a word Russia, for example, here. Anyway, you need to add them. So what to do? For example, for Ukrainians, it's very harmful experience. So it's like that. So you're adding, in case you want to be for a couple of things, so you are doing the same with Kubernetes. So for example, it's DevOps. You see? So that's how you're taking, this is like a semantic SEO of Upwork. You see? That's how you're going to be on the first pages too. And third, the last one for the invitations is actually related queries. Related queries are those that people are searching at the same time when they're searching for the DevOps engineer. You're coming to inspect, network, updating the page, and searching for these queries. And you can see here full stack developer, AWS, Azure DevOps, Kubernetes. These are the words you need to also to add to your profile description and portfolio items description. So for invitation, it's going to be there. And the last thing that you need to have project catalog. You can have 20, but you need at least 3 with, what is project catalog, right? So these are like this stuff so you need to have them and actually write there DevOps engineer. It's for the talent search. But in case we're talking not about the talent search, but about the project catalog itself, and it's actually a great way to get direct messages because from here I can message you, right? Here it's another thing. You need to add as many keywords as possible for yourself. That's how you're going to match. As you don't have any, it's even nothing to roast. So I can come to the next part.
Great. Thank you very much, Tamara. Now, I'd like to give the floor to Vlad if there anything you'd like to also add. So
Okay.
you can find the Upwork profile link right here in the chat. You can also go through the Bishkek's profile and add some advices from your area of expertise.
as I think, as I see Tamara is still sharing the screen, I would like to ask her just to switch the tab. uh, Even that we have algorithms, on my opinion, it's not on us to be selected. You can be the first people who client will see, but at the same time, if you will look not very trusted person, doesn't matter. You will be first, second, or third, according to algorithms, if they don't trust you. What I see now, there is two small correction in addition to Tamara. It's more marketing related. First of all, your profile photo. You wear a black t-shirt, also selected the violet, dark violet background, and I don't see you on that photo. So my advice is to select something which will more show you your face. You should smile on photo, looks like professional. Yeah, your photo looks professional, but at the same time, I don't see you because Zoom is how to say it like you selected the whole body except you selected the face. Second thing, it's about the portfolio items. So your portfolio titles looks like just attached screenshot. As remember on the last meeting, I have explained you how to make clients select you. Yeah. So I would like to advise you to add some numbers on covers of each portfolio item. So save it to a client $10,000 million with DevOps, or created a DevOps solution that started working faster into 100%. So people love numbers because they invest in that work. So for them, it's investment. It's not just a regular shopping. Yeah. We can compare that to your supermarket, to your shopping in supermarket. Yeah, you can just go and how you selecting the candies? You selecting them by packaging first of all. If you don't know them, you will select by packaging. If you like that packaging, you will select. So, and in this case, it will work same. That's all what I wanted to tell. In addition.
Okay, then I will start with the second profile, and then I will give Vlad the addition to talk about the marketing part too. Okay, so let's talk with Michael. Hello. So again, I already not going to talk about algorithms itself in about the theory because we already talked about it at the start of the webinar with the first Abhishek profile. It's the same. We don't care are you DevOps or blockchain developer, etc. But I'm going already to roast accordingly to that. So Michael, if you want, you can also come and talk to me. But first thing first, you're going to lose your top-rated page soon because you have 3 days time. You see here, response. This is one of the important thing. This is like one of the terms to be top-rated. So you need to fix it fast. You have around 3 weeks for that to do that. This is like a very important term. I have a trick for you. You can boost your profile to get invitations and answer them like instantly, very quickly. This is first. Second, let's talk about your specialized profiles. So you need to use them to actually apply to the jobs because they have skills, as we were talking, and you have a very small amount. You need to add more skills. And also you need to add all jobs inside the work history. Just click through them. Third part is that you have, I see that you've done keywords, but in case you want to be also shortlisted by UMA, you don't need to only use the keywords itself like that. You need to write them in a normal, natural way so that that's how the AI is going to read it up. So these are the things. Also more than 30 hours per week, I suggest. That's it for the specialized this profile. For this one, also 11 out of 11 should be. For the same for the keywords and same for the skills. You need to add as much as possible to be matched with the best match algorithm with and keywords for the UMA match.
Okay.
Regard. Are you here somewhere?
Yeah, we're here. Something was wrong with
Ah,
you.
okay. So next one. It's about the all work profile, which is relevant for the invitations. So first thing that I see that you have blockchain plus. Upwork never has this kind of request, blockchain plus something. You need to recheck like how, if you want to be found by this thing, we are coming to the search and we're starting to search how clients are seeing that. So clients are very lazy. They're going to click on something. They are not going to write exactly. And I had a very big experiment checking are the algorithm is the algorithm is checking, for example, blockchain development. No, it's not. It's checking an exact phrases. So that's why it's important that you will choose like exactly, for example, blockchain developer or blockchain expert or something, whatever you want. And you will write exactly like that. Exactly like that. And after that, again, you're adding this to the your description. You need to have, and not like that. You need to have it in normal way because that's how Uma is going to read what you are writing about. Next, 3 consultations. Inside the consultation, it's important to have these topics, 5 default topics and 5 custom topics, exactly like you want to be found. Next. Let me come back. Next, here, actually ask your clients. This one is already something, but I really suggest you to not put everything together. So it will be visible. Each word should be separate. So just ask clients always to rename their jobs in the normal way for you. For the portfolio, same. For example, blockchain developer for water DAO. We need these words inside. We also need it here, and we need 5 skills, green skills here, and also 15 green skills here. I already was talking how to find how to find green skills. So in case it will be blockchain developer, for example, which I never was checking for. So we can come here and just like click and check some green skills, take them, whatever Upwork is thinking is matching, and that's how we're going. See, skill relevant to your search, for example. You put them to match better. This to get more invitations. Also, you need 3 project catalogs, 2 certificates that you need to get. For the employment history, same like CEO and blockchain developer. Blockchain developer here, title, description, title, description, title, description, title, description. For the other experience, the same. This is the first part. Second part is that you need to add suggested words. It's like your semantic SEO for the Upwork. You need to add them into your profile description and portfolio items description. And third part is related queries. Related queries are those requests that people are searching at the same time as when they are searching for the blockchain developer. One small addition I will tell soon. Full stack developer, web developer, smart contract, NFT. So these words should be inside your account. I see that you are also a CEO of the company, and it's important, most probably you're an owner of an agency. In case I'm not sure, are you a technical person or not yourself? Could you answer?
I'm a technical, yes.
Then please use all these words as I said, because it's important because that's how you will be found easily by algorithms. But if you wouldn't be, then it's a bit tricky because in case you'll be on a verification call and you will be not able to answer technical questions, then you're going to be banned, which is important. This one is very critical. I really suggest you to work on that very quickly. And for the project catalog, I also suggest you to have that. Actually, some of my clients are getting 50 plus direct messages from only project catalog. So I already shown how it works. But we have already the first algorithm. I didn't have time to talk about with Abhishek, so I will start now. So maybe if someone was on my previous webinars, I was always saying that agencies are not matching with any algorithms at all, right? Because they are not influencing any of them. But right now it's changed. For the algorithms, we have already lists that are working. What are the lists? Lists are this type of lists, for example, the list of the agencies here, like top 50 software development. And most probably here we can find something like blockchain. I'm not sure. Blockchain, for example. And we can see that. These are coming from services, keywords, skills. So you need to add them as services here and as keywords here, and also work on the skills here to match with the agencies lists. So from there, how it works, from there you can, they will send chat with leads and invitations. That's how it's going to work. Yeah, most probably that's it from me. Vlad, do you want to add something also?
So sorry, my microphone was muted. Yeah, I have some additional advices. The same thing as the previous case, we have issue with the photo. So this photo looks not very professional, like your rate is higher than market. Can you go back to the search and show the market rates? So as you see, the market is based in rates between, oh, it doesn't show, between 20 and 50. But as you see, with a rate 50, there is less freelancers than with other rates. So the market is mainly focused on $40 or 35. Yeah, $30. So in that way, we should look more professional than others. Can you go back to profile? Yeah, thank you. And in that way, we should show them that we are a real company with real social proofs. Social proof is the most important thing in the sales. So first of all, I would like to advise you to select corporate background for that photo and change the photo. Select something more, like natural, like you making the photos to a document. Then, also from what I see, you starting your text from "Hi, I'm Michael, CEO, blah blah blah." So I would like to ask you to make it more like hook. It should be something that can catch clients' attention. I have helped raise over 10 million to blockchain startups by selecting right technologies. Or like my blockchain is more safety than others, according to, let's say, smart contract audits. I don't know the popular smart contract auditors. At the same time, you can indicate your headliner projects. I have worked, let's say, with Solana, or I have worked with Near, so the most popular blockchains that can also attract clients' attention. Then, when we go into the portfolio part, inside your portfolio, I saw that there is mock-ups. Yeah, it looks more professional. But at the same time, as the client, I wanted to see how you work. So you have explained it on the left side, but I will advise you to use left side mostly for keywords and the content about the project you should leave on the pictures. So first of all, you can start with like about the project, our solution, main pain point of the client or project goal, and our deliverables. So four simple pictures that can attract client attention and show to them that you are real professional. On my end, that's all what I see.
When Vlad said like that you need to leave a left side for the keywords, I was like, yeah, damn, yeah. Okay, okay. And the
Great,
last one?
thank you. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Saif. Let's start. So first of all, I will start right now. I will start from the general profile. No one is searching for the architect. It's too general. You need to find the exact words that you're going to do. For example, AutoCAD, as I think. This is, by the way, this is very interesting. It's not very common that someone is coming to me with the AutoCAD stuff. So I think that you need to search exactly because no one is. So AutoCAD, something from that. If it's something from that is matching, you need to start your profile with that. Next, you are adding whatever you want to be found from to each section. Especially could be here. Also, I want to say that this is a Unicode, the bold stuff, and you're putting there some very important keywords. And UMA, Upwork Mindful AI, and also classical algorithm are not reading Unicode at all. So just be sure that it's will at least repeat with the normal one. Same for the consulting. You need to have 3 consultations, and there should be 5 default topics and 5 custom topics. Next, let's go here. Okay. Architecture drafting project, architecture AutoCAD. Okay. I see. By the way, it's interesting that this project stopped to influence you just recently. Also, you put your main words that you want. For example, if it's an architectural rendering, should be also on each title, but you should put the exact request you wanted here and also here, and 5 green skills. We check your for 15 green skills. Should be also 3 project catalogs, at least 2 certificates. You can write there whatever you want. Employment history, at least 3 with these exact words: title, description, title, description, title, description. At least 3 other experience, same way. Education. You need 2 educations. It's just for the algorithms to see that your profile is fulfilled by 100%. You don't need to have a fake one or with the keyword. It's not influencing the keywords, but it should be like that. Also should be open to contracts to hire and try to also prove your fluent English level. This is like the first thing. Second, I just don't know which is your most desired thing, but for example, if it's around AutoCAD, these words are for you, suggested words to be added to the profile description and portfolio items description. And the same way as we were searching for the related queries. The problem for me is that I don't see which is exact the most desired request you want here. But same way, you need to add related queries because I see that this is a too small description. And usually people are crying because it's not enough symbols for the description here. So that's why it's important that you will use all of them. Second part is that you need to check what are your main categories, the most often used ones, right? So I believe that maybe you know, I'm not sure. So you need to recheck because you're going to apply with these specialized profiles to the jobs. Add all, like all 14 out of 14. Also add a lot of skills because it's for the classical algorithm. And do a keywords research also. Again, UMA is not reading Unicode. So just try to add all keywords from the jobs you're applying from and in a normal way, just with the words. By the way, the interesting thing that came to my mind that Vlad is talking about the results, for example, that you need to show. And interesting that Uma, Upwork Mindful AI, also likes that. She's always highlighting in case people are writing, for example, I'm not just doing 3D modeling, but I made dozens of projects in 3D model. For example, this is like how Uma is working and matching you. The same here, add all jobs, add more skills, and do the keywords research from this exact category specialization, add them here. And for the project catalog, I also suggest you, because I know that in this way you are doing a lot of fixed price. So project catalog is a great way to sell yourself and get some direct parts, direct messages. Okay, next. And let me check here. I also see that you are not adding all projects to your agency. It should be changed. You need to actually sign everything as a team member. That's how your agency will get money, and after $10K it will become top rated, which will help you in future in case you will create second, third, fourth profiles in future. And also, I already told about the services, keywords from the lists. If you want to add one more sales channel to your profile, that should be changed too. What word to you?
Okay, just a second. So Saif have the best photo among previous profile because it looks more professional. I see him on that photo. But at the same time, I think better will be to add a colorful background to take more attention from the clients. So a lot of the profiles currently have it, but at the same time, it's still taking attention from the clients. Also, I don't know if there are any numbers that can be shown to the clients because it's architectural design, yeah, and I don't think that there is a lot of the numbers that can be shown to potential customers, and also it's B2C industry, not B2B as previously. So in that way, I think we can operate numbers of completed projects, first of all. Secondly, years of experience also important. And as I remember, Tamara said that Uma loves these years of experience. And I think that you can mention like how fast you working. Like I have completed 3-bedroom apartment in 2 days or something like that. That can also attract clients' attention. Regarding the portfolio, I think there can be some more some more keywords like house, like bathroom, etc. And also, I think you can fit more these pictures according to your portfolio. So I will send later in a chat the picture sizes that you can use for your covers. Anyway, I don't think what else I can add because it's a bit difficult industry. I'm mostly working with B2B clients, and at the same time, I think it's not such competitive as other industries. That's all from my end. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Vlad. Here's one question just pop up in the chat. How to choose the best color for the icon background profile photo? Any recommendations?
First of all, you should see you on that picture. You know, when you're using yellow background, if I will use yellow background, nobody will see me because it will be difficult. My skin tone and the yellow background will be matched and nobody see me. So in that way, I will advise it to add some contrast to it. So you should look on this profile picture like you, but without you don't need to be smashed with a background. Do you have any list of icons we can use to call attention to bullet points with the Upwork profile? Uh, so there can be any emoji that can be used to call attention. So like it can be green dots, it can be orange dots, it can be blue dots. Any dots you want, any colors. And the next question to Tamara, I think. Tamara, any strategy for
Yeah.
this profile?
Tinder, we were roasting your profiles like 3 times. You know, like that. You have the whole strategy: optimize profile, then update it every day. in case we are talking about not organic boost, but about the paid boost, then we also were talking about 5 seconds strategy to boost, right? So first you're checking the right category, then you're adding, for example, 100 connects, trying to find yourself. In case you're on the first place, then put less 90, checking still on the first page, then put 80, etc., 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 until you're just drop into the third place. Then you understand that, for example, the first place is in between 70 and 80. That's how you're boosting, but you're not losing a lot of money for that.
Thank you. Thank you, Tamara, again. Do you guys have any other questions? We have 3 minutes left, so if you have any, just quickly type in the chat so we can cover them quickly, and then we'll wrap the session up. Does the boosting feature proposals work currently? Because I don't see it currently when I'm trying to submit a proposal.
It's working. Boosting proposals? Yes, of course. Maybe maybe you're not maybe you're submitting a proposals from the service account. No, I've never noticed any problems with boosting.
Abhishek says for some proposals there is no bid in GigRadar.
In GigRadar. So you're asking, Dmitry, are you asking about the GigRadar or about the Upwork itself?
I'm asking about Upwork itself.
I will recheck right now. I will switch to the freelancer and recheck.
I
1
opened
second.
like maybe 5 jobs and tried to submit, and previously I saw that it has the feature for boosting my proposals. Like I can spend some next additional to be like the priority for my client, but I don't see this feature anymore.
I see here.
Okay, yeah.
It might be a new thing that is happening because in GigRadar I can see that some of my proposals in the same scanner I can bid for them, but some others I cannot. It might be something they're rolling out.
I personally didn't notice anything like that, but Upwork. It's Upwork, so it could be anything all the time.
Yeah, also I have a small answer to Dmitry, because I think the issue can be also with his browser. Maybe you should switch to another browser because Upwork can have some bugs in different browsers. Yeah.
Okay, I use Google Chrome, but we'll check.
By the way, I like Dmitry yellow background. I'm not so good in marketing part, but I don't know why, but I like it very much, actually.
Yeah, it looks very good when it's big, but on Upwork there is small icons,
I also wanted to say to mention that Dmitry has this very attractive
Yeah.
Because big photo and we can see it in high quality. Upwork will smash the quality.
But both women here say that good avatar. So Dmitry, if you are selling for women, maybe it's okay.
Yeah.
More question from Jeff. I'm a newcomer. Is it okay to copy paste grok generated proposal and submit right away?
Do that. Upwork doesn't have an algorithm anti-copy paste right now, but I'm not sure. People are seeking for more human touch, so I would change that.
Yeah, I also agree with Tamara because previously I had a long cover letter with a lot of emojis and it worked. It provided to one of my clients 22% conversions among 200 bits. But now this cover letter doesn't work. The best way that I found the best solution for now is to generate 2-3 sentence simple cover letter. It works better than like AI generated. It can be also AI generated, but better to make it short, like human looks.
I also have a suggestion here. Usually for my clients, when I'm writing cover letters in GigRadar, I'm writing it myself, like a person, human, with my own non-native English speaker mistakes, but I add in a couple of prompts, so just to match better with the job. So for example, to find pain points or something, like, so as I like Sarder a lot from GigRadar. So in case you're bidding with GigRadar, and probably you are, like, because you are here on the GigRadar event, then you can use it and not use Grok.
Great. And the last question probably is going to be from Alina. How long cover letter need to be? It depends, actually, right?
Yeah.
Right, but
Uh,
yeah, go ahead,
me-
please.
I will be gentleman.
Okay, so GigRadar has an official statistics actually that most bids that were answered were under 500 symbols. And I would agree that smaller bids are winning the story for me. Even one line bids are better than long ones for me.
Mm, I have a bit different opinion on that way, on that thing. So, what I found, longer cover letter works more for technical stuff like coding, blockchain, etc., where you need to explain a lot of the technical details. But when it's something simple like design, like copywriting or something like that, so it can be more simple in two, three strings, two, three sentences. So in that way, it depends, but for more technical, you can use longer. For less technical jobs, like you can use something more simple and which will human like.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you, Tamara. I think today's session was really insightful and helpful for everyone here. And yeah, thank you very much again. See you in a week.